Hi, everyone. This show is a vampire chronicle, but it is my vampire chronicle. And some rules may not be the same as you play them at home. We call these house rules. Anything you notice that may be different or maybe wrong by your standards is how I wanted to play the game. Just a friendly reminder, this is my table and these are my rules. Thank you.
The following is an exploration of personal horror created in real time. As such, the content herein may be deemed unsuitable for certain audiences. Viewer and listener discretion is advised.
There is something interesting about how the human brain works. You spend enough time around a group of people, and you get used to them. You expect them to always be around, and you start to get accustomed to the habits and how they fit into your life. When someone who has become a constant presence disappears, it throws your nervous system off balance. Things you used to do on autopilot need to be actively considered. Replacing the piece of the puzzle in your mind is something you can't always do, and a replacement is never guaranteed. Last episode, the last thing that happened was you heard and you all whipped around, and a figure behind you was running down one of the 3 pathways that you did not enter from into this round room. Gable, I believe you said...
After them!
Yeah. And I asked you all to roll initiative, so please roll me a Dex and Athletics check.
Okay. I don't know the meaning of the word skedaddle.
4.
Wow.
3.
2.
1.
Yeah.
So then we're going to go ahead and roll for the other person. Well, they go first with 5.
Oh.
So you see, as you turn around.
You had celerity.
What?
From your resonance. Do you have it now?
No, I've
Rapid reflexes, which is
celery. Celery. Yeah. Okay.
Celery. I don't believe it gives you anything in regards to being faster. It gives you the ability to do some other stuff.
Okay.
Yes.
So
minor action for free.
Yes. So
Minor actions.
you all turn around. Gable yells, "Get him!" You all go to leap into action. They go first. They disappear. There are, from where you entered into this round room with the grate and the floor, and I will remind you that there is some form of kindred hanging by their throat from a chain underneath the grate in this floor.
Yes.
In front of you, there are 3 pathways.
Did we see which one?
Yes.
Okay.
So the person, I don't know who it is.
Me neither.
Pretty sure it's
That person ran down the left hallway from where you're standing. Because there's one in front of you, and then there are 2 to the sides, so the one on the left.
The one time I didn't bring my weapon.
Oh, yeah. We've got a crowbar.
So
I have
they
a
go
crowbar, and I have
off
a
down
gun.
that left hallway,
And I
Okay.
brought my gun.
You have a gun.
I have a gun.
and that is their turn. Now, it would be Jade first.
Well,
Outpoint.
my favorite person.
So the way I'm
So
gonna
that way.
So the way I'm gonna do this is because we're not technically in like a full combat as of yet. I'm gonna have you state the intentions of what you're gonna do,
Yes.
and then I will have you state them, and then you state them, and then I will narrate how that happens.
Great.
So what are your intentions in this
A
moment?
point and a command was offered, and I'm feeling feisty
You are
today.
feeling feisty. Okay, so you're gonna head
I'm
off.
so fast.
You're so fast, you're gonna head off after them. Oh, Gable.
I'm gonna take off after Speedy Gonzalez over here.
Okay, and
I'm not gonna be left alone with this kindred that may or may not be. I don't know what's going on with this one that's hanging. So
I imagine that Eddie takes one look down, like, nope.
not by myself. I'm right behind you guys.
okay. So here's how this goes. You see the figure dart off down the left tunnel. Jade, without a moment's hesitation, after hearing Gable point and go after him, just rockets down the hallway holding Lamp, the coyote, tearing after this person who's running down the hallway. Gable, immediately upon seeing Jade just rush down the hallway, you go, and follow them down the hallway. Eddie, taking a moment to like assess the situation as you are prone to do. You glance down at the kindred on the floor.
I do.
Glance up at them,
I do.
and you run off after them because you don't want to be left here alone.
Hell no.
So, as you are moving through these tunnels and chasing this figure, the architecture is continuing in the trend that it has been since you entered this part of the sewers, in that it is getting older. It is continuing to stay this old architecture as you go through. But the twists and turns in this place are starting to make it's subtle and it's slow. But it's as you're running through, but it is starting to feel weird here.
Oh.
I'm already lost.
Weird how.
Like no one builds access tunnels and sewer systems like this. Like there's so many turns and twists and it's starting to be like this
Okay.
is someone else designed this.
This is. Are we all noticing this together? Like as
All
we
of you
go?
make me a wits and awareness.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Wits and awareness.
Awareness.
2.
2.
4.
Gable,
Yes!
you're really starting to notice. The two of you are very focused on what you're doing, and there's a goal in front of you, which is
Yes.
to catch up to this
I'm
person.
carrying a coyote.
Gable, which is like looking around as you're running. Gable,
Yeah.
you really start to notice that this doesn't make. Why would someone build this like this?
Yes.
Oh man.
And you're
Because it's a mouse trap.
You're continuing to run and run and run. And you keep getting just glimpses as a shape rounds a corner. And so you're right on their tail, but you're not catching up. You're kind of at a stagnant pace behind them. You're not gaining or losing ground. But go ahead and all of you make me a stamina and athletics check.
Yeah.
And athletics.
I got so much stamina, y'all.
Me too.
Because you were dancing.
Okay, brag.
2. Yeah.
Stamina
I could do this all
and
night.
Athletics.
Stamina and athletics.
Do.
I got a lot.
Nice.
A crit with 2 other successes.
So 6.
6.
Wow.
I got a sensible 2.
I got 3.
Okay, so the two of you are starting to get a little winded. This has been you've been running for a bit now. Jade, you are fine. You are in marathon.
I
runner
ate a man!
You could
I belong!
The last thing he had was a Red Bull.
you could lose bodily functions down your legs and you would not care. This is where you're at. So you are you start pulling ahead of everybody, and you're in a straightaway, and you can see the shape, the person in front of you, and you start gaining a little bit of ground. And you're reaching out and you're just about to grab.
Far reach.
Okay.
That's my girl.
Make me whatever roll that requires.
It's just like at the museum.
Yeah.
Stop running! Far reach. What is that? Give me anything.
The top. Is your resolve in
Resolve in alchemy. Okay.
You got one in alchemy.
And does that require a rouse check? It does. It costs 1 rouse check.
I don't want to get hungry.
You just got.
You're not.
Yay!
No hunger for me.
It's so weird having your beast be entirely silent and satiated. It's such an unusual feeling.
Yeah.
And it's the first time you felt it
Yeah.
ever.
It's a little lonely, but that's okay.
Yeah.
2.
2 successes.
In my head.
As you're closing in on this person, and you reach out and you remember, I can use this power. I can be this thing that I am now. And you reach out with this force that goes to grab, and something that has never happened before happens. When this is an invisible force. It is something that you cannot see, but you, as the person who is expending this energy to create this thing, to reach for this being, you know where it is in space and the 3 dimensions in which you are reaching, and you see this and feel this hand reach out, the extension of your will, hit, and then be rebuffed in a flash. And the person you were chasing rounds the corner and runs away.
Yeah. No fair!
You two catch up to Jade.
Ooh, can I activate something?
Yes, please.
Okay. I think I see this moment, and I hear that kind of groan come out of Jade, and suddenly some sort of instinct activates inside of me. I would like to use a new ability.
Yes, what is it?
I'm activating celerity, fleetness.
Okay.
It's a rouse check.
Yeah.
It allows me to move and react with dizzying speed, so I can add the celerity rating to dice pool for non-combat dexterity tests.
Please.
But I gotta do a rouse check.
You do have to do a rouse check, and then you will make me a dexterity and athletics check afterwards. You are not hungrier.
Excellent. And I add my celerity pool to that, right?
Yeah. What are the exact words of that, if you would be so kind?
I add celerity rating to user's dice pool for non-combat
Yes, so you add
dexterity
2 dice.
Yeah, I need
They are not
it.
automatic successes.
That are automatic
They are
successes?
not
Oh, they're
automatic
not.
successes.
Oh, I was like, dang.
Wild.
I would like to
You
spend
got
a
1
willpower.
success.
I got 1 success.
But you can spend a willpower to re-roll 3 black die.
No, I'm okay. I'm
Okay.
okay with that 1 success.
Okay, great. So you reach inside of yourself, and you rouse your blood, and you were like, you feel I can go faster. And you know that there's a difference when you're running between wearing shoes and not wearing shoes.
Yes.
And just that feeling on the ground where you can really dig your toes in and get that traction and sprint without shoes. It feels like that you just dig your toes in the ground and grip and launch yourself forward, flying around the corner. And as you spin around this corner, you run down the hallway, and all of a sudden you're standing in an open chamber. And this is not what you expected, because around you are tables, computers,
What?
and wires, and papers. And it's like a field office.
No.
It's you two eventually catch up after Eddie has launched himself forwards, and you are standing in what looks like a temporary office almost, but there's crates of but there's stamps on the outside of the crates that look very official.
Oh, man.
And there's laptops, and there's papers and files, but no one is in the room. And there are a bunch of wires and cables that are all wound up in right next to the door, the entryway in which you came in, on your left side. There's a bunch of wires and cables that are all wound up and like in a big pile, like a coil of wires and cables. And you can see on the ground in the dust that they used to run back down the hallway in which you were coming from.
As if they were being removed?
As if someone pulled them back from where they were.
Huh.
These cables.
Which all lead to like generators and power stations and stuff for powering these laptops and things that were in this room.
So none of this equipment is on right now because it's not receiving
Not
power?
at the moment.
What the heck is this?
Where'd they go?
Hey, if you're in here, we don't mean any trouble.
You don't see anyone in here at the moment.
Fuck.
At least with a casual glance.
Hey, if you're invisible, I can do that too. I just start wiggling. my
Yeah,
arms
we
around
start
and try
punching
to-
the air.
And you do that.
I'm gonna pull out my crowbar
Okay.
and just kind of swing it very casually, almost kind of in a cocky way, you know. Just kind of like tap my shoulder a little bit with it and just start to like
Be ashamed if something happened.
cruise. I'm just gonna, in my mind, like if this might be something they don't want me to look at, and that might entice them to pop out. So I'm gonna start to rummage through their shit.
All right, are you looking at the things on the tables? Are you looking through the crates? What are you looking through?
The stuff that's easiest to see first, like
Would just be
whatever
on the
papers on the
tables.
table, yeah.
Okay, make me an intelligence and investigation check.
Okie dokie.
Is this similar to the cellar in that it looks like a storage room? Like,
No,
are there
this is
things on
very
the
different.
walls?
This is this was a room inside whatever this strange sewer
Yeah.
part of the sewer system is that has been converted to something else.
Okay.
Spending a willpower.
And recently so.
Okay. Okay.
None of the tables have dust on them, nothing. Two. You start looking through the papers on the desk and you start rummaging through stuff and just casual glance at the things on these tables. And this is all official documents.
Yeah.
This is human stuff. This is government paperwork.
I don't like this.
This is starting
This is
to
an outpost.
This is an outpost. This is a place where representatives of some group were stationed. But they are not here at the moment.
Someone is here, though.
Are there any other exits out of this area?
Yes. There is there is another across the way. Like so you came in at the point where you're standing now. And then it is opened into sort of a rectangular long room. And at the other side of the wall across from you, at the far left side, there is a pathway out.
Oh. So more than likely they went that way.
Do you want to scout ahead and see?
Yeah. I'm gonna stay here and look into the stuff. Take this. I'll hand you the crowbar if you choose to go. Or would you rather have this? And I will unholster my gun.
She hands you back the crowbar and takes the gun.
I'll take the crowbar
Okay.
if you're giving out stuff. How did everyone get so fast all of a sudden? What the fuck?
I don't know what's going on, but stuff is changing quickly with us.
Vampire puberty, here we go.
So, who is doing what?
I'm following Jade with the crowbar.
You're following Jade with the
guess we're
crowbar.
gonna
You're
keep
staying
going.
in the room to
I'm
check
staying in the
this
room.
out. You two are going to go look down the hallway.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little more slowly though.
Yeah.
Because why would they lead us to their hideout?
I don't know. I don't know if it's.
What's around the room? Are there more rooms like this?
So if you were continuing to look through the papers and things in the room, make me an intelligence investigation check. You two make me wits and awareness.
Great.
Cool. Intelligence investigation.
3 successes.
Okay.
3 successes.
Great.
Twins.
2.
2 successes. Great. Okay. You start going through the papers and things, and you're starting to see files on operations that are taking, but not a lot of it makes sense to you. It's all very much like coded jargon
official
and
speak.
official speak, but you are seeing reference to finding blank bodies.
blank bodies.
and finding something down in the sewers.
Okay.
And you're very much starting to gather that this is Second Inquisition paper.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
for sure.
I didn't want you to say it.
So the two of you
Yeah.
breach, going across the room, looking down this hallway, turning it, peering down the hallway. And it's more of the same, more of these twists. You start seeing the corridor twisting, but it's starting to be less like forward, left, right. It's starting to be curved. Like it's starting to curve in weird ways, which is starting to be very unsettling to the two of you upon noticing this.
This civil engineer was drunk.
And then as you're standing there, you're still in the room and you're just looking down the corridor. Jade, you feel like a drop of liquid like hits you in the shoulder.
Oh.
And then you see feet
Oh,
Oh,
no.
high above you
no.
in the ceiling are a bunch of, at least from this angle, bottoms of combat boots.
A bunch of?
We didn't do this. We didn't do this. We didn't do this.
Hold on.
There's very little light in here.
Are they all like the same boot? How many pairs of boots?
From this vantage point and with the low light that you see 3 pairs of boots that look like, and you would be familiar with like just combat boot,
Yeah.
survival sort of tack gear.
It's a great, the Army Surplus Store is an incredible source of clothing.
Okay, we'll talk about that later.
Get the flashlight.
Okay. I'll pull out my flashlight and look up.
Look.
And it's a bunch of people in tack gear
Wow.
hung from the ceiling.
Are they hung in
Boost me up.
Okay.
No.
Are they hung in the similar
Wait,
manner
let me put that
of the kindred that we saw under the grate?
You
it seem-
can't tell if it's hung the same way, but it would be a logical assumption.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay, so make me a strength and athletics check, Gable,
Yeah?
to lift Jade.
Does this count as a form of dance?
Well, I would say it doesn't
I
count
would
as
say
it
it's a
doesn't
lift.
count as a form of
It's at
dance,
least
but I
cheer.
will give you the specialization because it is a movement you have done before.
Thank
You
you.
are not technically dancing, but this is applicable.
You don't know me, I am. Otherwise, what was it?
Dex
Dexterity?
and athletics, or sorry, strength and athletics.
Wow.
2 successes.
Okay, you boost Jade up.
And then I switch to this hole.
Yep.
And
And up.
And I'm
And Jade-
using their
yeah.
body
Ooh.
to like
Yep.
aid in the alleviating.
Oh my goodness.
You get up there. You manage to. Jade is not exceptionally heavy. You are able to boost Jade up. Jade, you grab onto the closest body.
Yeah.
And as you pull yourself up, you get just like it's higher.
Yeah.
Like you're grabbing the legs right now.
Oh, okay.
Like it's this room has a high ceiling.
Yeah.
And you can't really you can see it kind of with the flashlight. If you are hazarding a guess without full measurement, I'd say
Yeah.
the ceiling in this room is about 20 feet.
Okay. Well, if I can't reach the face, can I reach pockets?
You can reach the pockets around the waist.
Yeah. Anything there?
In the back pocket there is a wallet.
Ah!
You pull out the wallet.
Wow.
Incoming. Drop it down.
So it lands at Gable's feet.
Yeah.
But there are, from this vantage point
Yeah.
and with the light, you can now see that there are about 7 hung from the ceiling,
Holy moly.
all wearing tack gear, all looking like they were here for a reason.
Hey, Gable.
Yeah?
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say we might have a hunter.
Good. Are we on their side?
I have no idea.
Do you wanna come
I can't
down?
reach. I really want to see if he's got teeth.
Okay. How are you making yourself heavier?
I don't know.
You cannot reach to see if he has teeth. The head is pointed up at the ceiling as being hung by the
Yeah.
throat. It is pushing the head tilted up, so there is no way to see if his
okay.
fangs or not.
Okay. Take
Okay.
me down. Ugh.
Ooh, I'll grab the wallet.
Okay.
Take take a look inside.
Inside, there's some cash, there's credit cards, there's
Gosh, thank you.
an ID, and the ID says Paul Carson.
Paul Carson.
I don't say that.
Yeah.
It's a name.
Paul Carson. Is it California?
Yes. It's just a regular looking dude.
Yeah. That's a dude.
How old?
So by looking at the date of birth, he's 37.
37.
What part of town?
Ooh. The address?
The address is California license plate. The address is not in Los Angeles. So either he's coming in from out of town or it's an old address from where he moved to LA from.
Well, it says Ontario, but there is an Ontario, California, and so I assume that's where that
Oh,
from.
okay.
Not Canada.
But this seems to be just like a normal guy's ID.
We should probably go get Eddie.
Yeah.
Well, you are in the same room.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, you just went to the edge and then looked up in the same room as yours.
I caught all this.
I thought we went down
No,
the
no,
hall.
no.
'cause
You
it was all like,
you
woo,
looked
woo,
down the
woo.
hallway, saw it starting to curve, and then the drop fell on you.
I see.
Hey, Eddie.
I'm sort of stunned looking in your direction with the cables that have been unplugged. They're
Yeah.
in my hand. I was about to go find where to plug them back in, and then I kind of stopped to watch all this unfold.
And the perfect dismount.
Oh yeah, very graceful.
Oh, you're already. Hi.
Hi. Is there any way to bring them down?
Do you want to try three-way hoist?
At a glance, if you really want to try and bring all these bodies down, it will require you to have like tall ladders and tools and things like that to really.
Boy.
Oh, I was just thinking you hold Gable while Gable holds me.
I don't.
I think this also may be a good point to skedaddle. We talked about knowing when the right moment would be, and this feels like a skedaddleable moment.
I don't know.
We don't want to be caught here because we don't want to get blamed for whatever happened here, and we also don't want to be on the other side when they get here to look at what happened. So we should leave.
Is there a way to determine how freshly dead that body is from where we are?
It would be difficult without being able to really to get a good look at it. But
How dead did they smell?
they don't smell dead as in like they're rotting already.
Yeah.
Okay.
So relatively recently.
Boost me up.
All right.
Pick a different body. See if you can get a different wallet.
Oh, jeez. You're way heavier.
How dare you?
Well, unfortunately, I do need to make me a strength and athletics check. So
Here, don't move.
What, it was 5.
It was
if I count
2,
dancing.
4.
5.
Woo! 4 successes.
Okay, you managed to lift Eddie.
Different body. I'm gonna grab a hold, if I can, of the leg, and I'm gonna pull myself up a little bit, and I'm gonna take a bite out of this motherfucker's calf. I'm gonna taste
How old it is.
Taste how old it is. Maybe if I can. I don't know.
Okay, well then you're gonna make me a strength and athletics to pull yourself up.
Great. And I also want to use, one thing at a time. Strength and athletics. Oh my God, I'm holding so many books. Strength, athletics. Can I? There's no way this could be dexterous. can
No.
it? No. Strength, athletics.
Bite him.
1 success.
Okay, so here's the deal. You grab onto the legs and you start to pull yourself up, which is a hard thing to do. You're just lifting yourself up from Gable, and you chomp into the calf. You bite through the pants, which you've never had to bite through clothing before, and it's bad. It sucks.
Yeah.
This is not a cool thing to have to do. You bite through, but as you're pulling yourself up, you're and your body falls with you. You all slam into the ground.
Sorry.
You okay?
I don't know.
I'm all right. I think I'm okay. I scram. I'll help you up.
Chain
Gable.
platters to the ground. The body falls on top of you both.
I'm gonna
And
roll this thing off of me as soon as possible.
And it is a heavy body. It's not only is it a big dude, it is full tack gear, full stuff,
Dead.
Yeah.
body armor.
I want to.
And the interesting thing is that this looks like any sort of like SWAT TV show you've ever seen, except there's an adjustment to the like standard SWAT gear that you would like recognize from television. It has a high collar that comes up.
Oh God. I'm stripping in this motherfucker. I'm taking his clothes off, taking his gear off. Now that we can get a good look at him, do we get a sense of how recently dead he might be? And if I need to take a better bite, I will.
Well, you took a bite. The blood is definitely dead, so it's disgusting.
Gross.
It tastes gross. But looking at the body, if anyone wants to understand how long he may have been dead, I'm going to need you to make me an intelligence and medicine check.
Great.
I would also like to activate a taste for blood.
Okay.
Now that we have access to the body, I'm going to take some of the blood.
I'm just
Take some
gonna
of the
loot the
blood.
body.
The only blood that is
you can
coming.
do
The
that.
only blood that is coming out of the body is where Eddie bit them.
Okay.
They are not covered in blood.
They're not covered in blood and they're not drained of blood.
Nope, there was blood in the body.
Okay.
Got it. So intelligence and what was it again? Medicine?
Medicine.
Intelligence, medicine.
And I'm looting the body.
Yeah, let's get
Which
that
would
tactical
be-
gear.
There's not much on the body. This one
Great.
is not carrying his wallet. It
Yes.
is just like there's tag gear. There's the things he is wearing right now. And there's the pants, the shirts, the vest, the harness. The compartments has like some ammunition in it. And for a gun, you do not see.
Yeah.
For now.
This one's clean.
2 successes. You're scanning the body, and now that you've like undone the tack gear, and you're just like pants and shirt, and you've like looking at under the shirt, it's been a day or two maybe that he's been dead.
Okay.
And then as you scan up the body, you realize, oh, I know what happened because the bones in his neck are fully just broken and offset.
Wow.
2 successes, a taste for blood.
Okay. It is straight human blood, but that's
He
about all
was
you get.
straight.
It's human blood, not kindred. It is just, but you don't get much more than it just being dead human blood.
Okay, attention away from the people. I'm gonna start opening laptops.
There's no power running to this room.
Oh, this thing. I was
But
gonna
don't
look for.
Oh, they have batteries.
Oh, yeah.
You could try it. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. I know how laptops work.
Doesn't mean they're alive, but
Yeah.
No.
Right.
But yes, you can absolutely try and turn on a laptop or open it up, see if it's on. There are also crates in the room that if you want to check what's in
yeah.
them.
This
Okay.
is a search the joint
Okay,
kind
then
of
make
place.
me a intelligence investigation.
1 success. This is not my forte.
No.
I don't think it's anyone
What
in
is
those
this
groups.
thing?
Hey.
No.
You start opening laptops, and then you realize, but it just one of them is off.
Yeah.
You open another one, it is on, but it is at a password screen.
Yep.
Great.
Not much you're gonna get from there unless you want to try and crack the password. And then you move over to the crates, and you open up. They're
Crowbar.
Yeah.
You start opening them up, and inside is supplies and canisters and chemicals and some ammunition. And just things they would have brought for what looks like an operation.
Yeah.
Ah.
And also, there's another one. There's another crate off to the side that is fully heavy duty locked down with double padlocks. Like it is sealed.
It is.
Shoot it.
You're gonna shoot the. Okay.
So
Roll me a
loud.
dexterity.
Close your ears.
Dexterity and firearms check.
Great.
While this is happening, I'm stripping myself naked.
Ooh, I'm watching.
Doing it in slow motion.
I Bruce Almighty.
Sexily.
Yeah.
And I'm putting on this guy's gear.
Okay. It is a little big for you. He was a bigger dude, but you can put it all on. What
Great.
happened?
2 successes.
Okay. These incredibly loud shots ring out in the room as you are in an enclosed space, and you do manage to bust both locks on this crate. But it is loud. You made a lot of noise.
Yeah.
Do you open the crate?
Yes.
Nah.
You flip open the lid of this crate. Naomi, would you please step inside?
Shut up! You're in the crate!
We almost skedaddled.
Am I awake?
No, you are not.
I'm unconscious.
Oh,
Naomi's
no.
unconscious
Oh my God!
with a stake in
No!
her chest.
What do we do? How do we? Do we pull it out?
Maybe it's like a stab wound. You don't want to pull it out.
No. I don't. Oh, fuck.
What do I do?
Don't do anything for now. Well, let's get her out of the crate at least, and I'll help.
And he gave up!
Yeah.
I'll help.
I will help lift Naomi out of the crate and gently set her down.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do about this.
Frolin.
But this is dead,
Really
right?
dead.
This is
I
like
can't like check a pulse.
Oh my God.
Is she dead?
Cable, do we pull the stake out? Or do we leave it in?
Let me think.
Is there a roll you need to, did it specifically say a roll you need to make? Or, okay, so I will just go ahead and have you make me an intelligence and occult roll.
Intelligence plus occult. Would this have to do with rituals by any chance?
No.
Dang. Please. 2 successes.
Okay. You're sitting there, you're looking at this state, and you're. This is bad, but I think through your readings and what little scraps of information you've managed to get, especially because you did know your sire and you've heard a little bit, you think taking it out is what you have to do.
Okay, we have to be ready for an onslaught of Vitae, but I think we should take it out. I
Okay.
think that's what's keeping her in this state.
Really?
Oh, we might need to be ready to feed her.
Yes, she will have to heal herself very quickly, and it could turn ugly very fast.
Fuck.
I pick up lamp and I go down the hall a little bit. What do I do? What do you mean?
I think it might need to be one of
Can
us.
dead blood? Oh, could she do? Yeah, she could do us, right?
She can.
She
Okay.
won't be totally in control, maybe. I don't know. It didn't
Okay.
say anything about thin bloods.
We'll deal with it when we get there. Let's
Okay.
just get the stick out.
Whoever gets bit first, the other two, make sure she stops.
Yes.
Eddie, I don't think I'm strong enough.
Okay.
It's really jammed in there. I can help.
Okay, let's both do it. On the count of 3. 1, 2.
And we pull it.
You've been gone for how many nights? You've been gone? Okay.
oh boy, several.
Hey, well, you're fine.
Several
Been
nights.
2 nights, maybe.
What is, and remind me what your humanity, I believe, is 8 or 7?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
You're 8. Okay, great. Good to know.
Okay.
You pull the stake out. Blood starts oozing, but not, they don't, it's not a,
It's not beating, so it's not spurting.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's just,
Yeah.
there's some blood that oozes out from the wound.
It goes
they
like
are-
against my instincts, but I start to put pressure on
Yeah.
it, like to stop
And
it.
nothing, you realize nothing's flowing. It's
Yeah.
just oozing because there was something there and now there's not. And
Honest-
but there is now a hole right in Naomi's chest.
Naomi, wake up.
Hey.
Today you do not wake up.
Oh,
Shit.
why isn't it working?
Do we need you to heal? We need. How do you?
You remember something, all of you, because
Okay.
you've experienced something like this before
We have?
with Vula.
Oh yeah.
This is probably torpor,
Yes.
where the sort of coma that vampires go into when either they choose to when they're very old or when taking extreme damage.
Does it take time?
Well, with Vula, we sacrificed Henry, a full kindred.
Oh boy.
But she wasn't gone that long, and she wasn't in torpor for that long. So maybe, and I'll activate my blade ring and cut myself
Okay.
and drip some into Naomi's mouth.
Okay. Naomi. You feel blood starting to slide down your throat, and you start to drink, and it starts to wake you up again. And your eyes flutter open, and before you say anything, I'm going to need you to make me. You are effectively, what is your health pool?
My health pool is 5.
You effectively have 5 points of aggravated damage.
Oh my god. Okay.
Wow.
So you need to make me 3 rouse checks right now. You are starting. Your hunger is.
It was 2.
Your hunger is 2.
Yeah.
Your hunger is 2. You're gonna have to make me 3 rouse checks to heal 1 point of aggravated damage.
It's just three
Just
red
three.
dice.
Roll them three
One
red
at a
dice.
time.
Yeah,
All right,
one at a
cool.
time.
When I
Oh,
roll,
no, you
when
can-
I roll on my hunger dice at once, I've learned this from the past, is it doesn't go well for me.
Oh. Okay.
Blank.
one hungrier.
Okay, great.
One hunger.
One hunger.
You're at 3.
Okay.
3.
Bonk.
You're good.
Okay.
Okay.
One more.
Bestial
fine.
failure.
It's fine.
Okay,
It's
cool.
fine. It's just a
You're
failure.
at 4.
So you are at 4 hunger,
Hunger. Can I borrow your pencil?
but you
Yes.
heal 1 point of aggravated
Cool.
damage, and your eyes open, and you are conscious.
Naomi. She's up.
But you are in extreme pain.
Listen.
Whoa.
Listen, Naomi. This is gonna hurt, but you gotta heal yourself, okay?
I want to.
We can't heal you. You gotta do it yourself. There's a big hole.
You have a hole in your chest, but it has. Gable, you saw it start to seal. So there is a little bit of healing done, and you are capable of standing. You are just in pain.
Just take it easy, take your time, You're okay now.
Eddie?
Yeah. Yeah, well, Gable and Jade are here too.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Where are
found
we?
you. We're in the sewer.
What?
I know,
Yeah.
you were
What do you mean?
captured. Okay.
What happened?
We can probably explain in a minute. Just focus on healing, okay?
You can only heal 1 aggravated damage per night, so there's nothing more you can do as of right now.
Oh no.
Just take a moment. You can take care of her, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Where are we?
We're in the sewers.
Okay, we're in the sewers.
We think this might be an outpost of some kind, but as you can see on the ceiling, everyone's dead.
You see 6 bodies hanging from the ceiling.
They're humans. What do you remember?
What do I remember?
You remember, it is a little cloudy. The last
Yeah.
thing you remember is you were following after Katie.
Yeah.
You met up with her in her search for Eddie.
We were.
And in your search, the last thing you remember is that you both were walking down the street to a bar you've been to before when you met the Thin Bloods. You were walking to that bar, and then as you walked past an alley, a red mist flowed out of the alley as you walked past. It blinded you for a second, and it hurt, and then you felt an incredible pain in your chest, and this is the last thing you remember.
I will relay that to the group.
Shit. They saw you. They know what you look like.
Right. Do
I'm gonna pick up the steak. What is it?
It is wood. It is made of the leg of a table or a chair or something that is carved into, but it's gross and covered in blood and just it's. This is a thing that normally, if you were still a human, this would be nothing. It would be a piece of broken wood. But holding this in your hands fills you almost on an instinctual level with dread. It is a horrible thing because you know, even just based on vampire folklore that you gather from movies, this is the thing that kills you. This is the thing.
yeah.
But it didn't. Why
But-
didn't it? I don't understand.
But it didn't. At least because you intervened.
It was.
So it takes a minute?
I don't
You don't know.
know. I don't remember
All you've ever
covering the
heard-
details of this with my sire.
All you've ever heard growing up, knowing the limited amount you know of vampires from media and things, is when you get staked in the heart, the vampire dies. But
Yeah.
this did not happen. It is a massive chest wound. It is extreme physical trauma. It is pain, and any other human, it would have just killed you outright. But it didn't kill you. It put
It's
her
like it
into
put
a coma,
you to, yeah.
essentially.
Are there other crates?
None that look like the one Naomi was in.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, Naomi. Do you know about Catherine?
I assume she
you
also
have
got
no
taken?
memory of where Catherine
I
went.
don't know where
You
she
were
is.
with her when you were taken.
I don't know where she is.
Shit.
Wait. Can we die from The neck?
I don't
What
think
about
so.
the other one?
Well, it would have to be, I think, fully removed.
If you go back and check the man on the floor who had the broken neck. If you
No, not the
No.
human, the vampire.
kindred
one,
notes.
right?
Oh, yes, I see what you're referring to.
We need to make our way back to where we came from.
Do, but we need to take
Should we
some of
take
this
this?
with us.
It seems like they could track it back to us.
But what the heck was the thing that ran away?
I don't know.
I don't know, it could have been the one that took care of them. Could be one of us. If it was outrunning us, then it can't be one of them.
Do you think people have powers? I know they have a red mist. That was more like a weapon.
Yeah.
But it repelled me.
Let's start gathering some stuff because what we have here is information. And hopefully we can find a way into some of this database and we can figure out who they've been tracking, who they know is kindred, and at least know those of us that they don't yet know.
Grab what you can. I think I remember the way back, and I'll help Naomi up and start making my way out.
Yeah, I
grab
help you
some
gather.
Laptops
As
and
much.
files. Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You start gathering things. You grab some files. You grab some a laptop.
And laptop, but I also want to take some of them.
So the
Grenades,
weapons, because
yeah.
you went.
Well,
all day.
so there's no grenades.
Oh, okay.
There's
They're
just
camouflage
there's
things?
separate chemicals
Oh.
that look like possibly whatever. This is not news to you, Gable.
Right.
This- looking at this, you're like, I think this is what whatever components these are is what adds or is part of the concoction that makes the red mist.
Yes.
This
It's
is
not
just
everything.
It's not everything. It's whoever these supplies for someone who knows how to make the whatever the red mist is, they knew what to do with these. But looking at them, this is just separate pieces that don't mean anything.
Yeah.
You do not have the recipe.
There are some
Yeah.
like there's some magazines of ammunition
I'll take some.
for guns that are not here.
Great.
Figure something out with them anyway.
It looks like rounds for like essentially AR-15s.
And none of the people hanging had guns. There's no guns anywhere.
There are holsters.
Yeah.
They're empty.
Damn, this is.
What the heck?
Okay.
As much as we can carry. Should we do a
Yeah.
roll of how much we can carry?
Yeah.
I want
also
to know
need
how
to-
much.
To the extent that is reasonable,
Yeah.
each one of you
Remember,
who
you have
is
to
not
climb bars and stuff.
yes,
to get
each
back.
one of you who is not
No, but we have our wellies on, so,
So
I'm
that's
just
true,
gonna
you
walk
can
in
walk.
the just gonna walk in the water
to
now.
each of you that are not helping Naomi
Yeah.
effectively can carry a number of files and a laptop.
Okay.
There are more than one laptop.
Do I need to roll if I blood bond with Gable?
No.
Ooh.
Okay, cool.
What do you mean?
You do not need to roll for that
Yeah.
yet. It was not enough blood for that to matter.
Gotcha. Cool.
I want to stuff some paperwork on lamp too. Just
Okay.
tuck it under
Yeah.
the vest.
There's papers. You each grab a laptop
Yeah.
and the power cord that goes along with it.
Yep.
I want to try to take. Can I have send it to the camera?
What?
The camera.
Yeah?
Right.
Take that
Record
one.
Yes.
Okay. And just try
Take
to
pictures.
record
Okay.
whatever we can't
So you
carry.
accidentally have it turned around. And
No.
You record the room.
And record the bodies.
You record the bodies.
Anything. In
But
case
yeah.
whatever piece of information we didn't grab tells us where Catherine is.
You grab an amount of things that you are capable of carrying out of here.
I want to do one other.
What do you want to do?
I'm gonna. Does anybody have a knife?
I got a little blade.
That'll do for now. I'm going to saw off.
You can't do that with this. This is insult.
What are you trying to do?
I want this guy that's on the floor. I want his fingers.
All of his fingers?
2 will do. If I
Okay.
can't get that, then I'm gonna dig out his eyeballs.
What the fuck?
I'm not saying no. I'm just
A little
curious why.
snack for later? What are you doing?
ID
In case
stuff.
we need to send a message or we need an eye scan or a fingerprint.
Oh.
Now, I will tell you that those technologies require the person to be alive, generally speaking.
Generally speaking, is good enough reason for me to take this shit.
I think a fingerprint would be
Fingerprint.
more easier.
More-
I would
Just
say
bite
that
it off.
with
Yeah.
you do have a crowbar. So if you lay the hand down on the ground, you
Oh my
can cut
God.
the fingers off.
I do that.
You take 2 of the
Cool.
fingers.
Take
We're
two
the
fingers.
good guys.
Oh my.
We keep the index finger for fingerprints and the middle finger to send a message if we need to.
Oh my God. Iconic.
So, you start making your way out.
Yeah.
All right. You start making your way out of the tunnels. One of the things that you notice as you leave this room, as you turn and you go back towards the door that you came through originally, and you look, you're walking out, there's something that catches your eyes, you look up, because now that you're paying close attention to the ceiling because of what you saw before, way up by the ceiling, like where the wall meets the ceiling, you see another one of those angels that is just looking down completely still.
A statue?
Statue.
What is up with the angels?
Taking a photo of that.
Take a photo of that. It does not move. It is stone.
Are they gargoyles? Do they animate?
I think it's a Kindred security camera.
I think it's art.
But you start making your way back.
The kindred that was hanging? By
Yeah.
the grate.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we wanted
Try
to
to
look
go to
at.
the grate.
Yeah.
You will inevitably go back past it on the way out.
Okay.
You get back to that room,
Okay.
and everything is still the same. The kindred is still hanging there.
Okay.
We got to do something about
Yeah,
this.
try to lift the grate, the
Yep.
10-foot by 10-foot grate.
Oh
You
my
have-
God, we have a crowbar.
You have a
That's
crowbar,
gonna help.
but it's going to take some doing.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah, but we're not leaving another one behind.
No.
So make all of you as well, Naomi, you're going to be excluded from this because
Yeah,
you were in no
sit
physical
down.
condition to do this.
Don't even think about it. I can help.
No, all of you make me strength and athletics, please,
Groupies.
as a group test.
Strength and athletics. God.
I'm gonna spend a willpower.
Okay. One went on the other side of the board.
Can I keep it?
Sure, why not? Okay, what are we?
3.
2.
Okay. So not only this is difficult. Not only is this the weight of a 10-foot diameter
Yeah.
grate
Oh my God.
built into the floor that is old. There is the full weight of a body hanging from it.
We've experienced some of the metal rusting and becoming more brittle. So if it's possible to identify where we're doing this, a section that's a little bit more brittle, then I'll put the crowbar there and try to lift it from there.
You jam the crowbar in and you start pushing and you can feel that crowbar with the amount, because all three of you have grabbed part of it and you're leaning all your body weight on this thing to try and you can feel the crowbar starting to bend as it and then that brittle piece cracks and the grate does not come up, but it cracks and it snaps and breaks, and the whole thing breaks into pieces and spider webs and falls.
How far?
Quick reflex.
Yeah!
Oh,
Can I try to grab the chain?
Can I do my
Yes.
quick reflexes
Okay.
and try to grab Jade?
Yeah.
And I'll
Yes.
supervise.
Both of you make me a dexterity and athletics check.
Dexterity, athletics. I had activated fleetness,
Yep.
so I get an extra 2 die for that. 3, 4, 5, 6.
This is more of a defense.
It is,
power.
but I'm allowing you to use it in a way that you are just a little bit faster.
Okay.
So
Does that
go ahead and
change die?
give me 1 extra die
Okay.
in this roll. Now, I'm going to warn you, this is a very difficult roll.
Yeah.
Got it.
Worth a try.
Yeah.
What happens if I use my last willpower?
If any other willpower test comes up that I am asking you to roll your unspent willpower,
I just fail.
you fail.
I mean, what are the likelihood that
you can-
one die really helps me in those scenarios?
Let me double check one thing before I give
It's a
you
50-50
full
chance that you can
answer
succeed or fail.
It's not a terrible roll. But I have two vacant ones.
I have 2 vacant ones, and I will spend a willpower to
Before
reroll those 2.
Oh,
you continue,
man.
I just
Doing
need to
okay.
double check.
Rough day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Rough day.
Yes.
A
Yeah.
character with no willpower points left,
Oh.
through either type of damage or any combination, is impaired, receiving a -2 dice penalty to social and mental tests. They still get to roll
Fine.
1 die if required to roll their pool as dictates. So,
Okay.
Oh boy.
I'd say this was a pretty mentally and physically exhausting day.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
willpower being spent and that's the penalty feels thematically appropriate.
Yeah.
So bye-bye
spending-
willpower.
This
I'm
better be
spending
worth
1
it.
too.
Worth it.
Yep. I got a total of 5.
4 successes.
9.
I got 5.
okay. So here's the deal. The grate. You structurally damaged the grate enough that the weight of the body hanging underneath it caused it to crack. It is old enough metal, still heavy, but old enough metal that it was brittle. And the body hanging from it while it was in its solid form was fine. But as soon as you cracked it and broke it, the weight was too much and the weight from the center point pulled and it bent up
Buckled.
and cracked and buckled. Jade, you reach out and you grab a hold of the body as it falls. You're fast. You're also not that heavy, and you start flying, like it pulls you immediately into the pit.
Whoa!
You grab a hold of Jade.
Yes.
You stance yourself up, you grab hold of her before she falls, but the shock of the impact of the extension of your arm as Jade falls travels through your arm into Jade, and you let go.
No!
But you don't follow it down the pit.
How
5
far?
was the DC for that check. You were the only one who succeeded.
Oh God. How far of a drop?
You haven't heard it yet.
I pull you back. Fuck.
We gotta skedaddle.
Was that the?
That was it.
Okay, good. Or is that something else? We got it. We do. I think it is time to skedaddle for sure.
Okay. But they're still, but they're
We tried, Jade, but we took a photo and we can
Okay.
come back.
Okay.
Photo and a video.
Okay.
But we don't know how to get down there, and we need to get to safety.
Okay.
I'm following you. You
Yeah.
kept track of how we got down here.
Yeah,
So you start making your way back. Make me,
Okay.
to see how accurately you remember your way out of this place.
no.
Oh boy, none.
I knew this was coming.
I left blood trails
Yeah.
everywhere I touched.
You did, but it's still going to require a roll
Yeah.
because there are some places that it splits off and you were coming from the opposite direction. So what you're going to have to make me is an awareness and I'm going to say, for this, do me... what do we want here? We're going to say resolve and awareness.
Done. 1, 2, 3, 4.
This is just Gable, by the way.
Oh, just Gable.
Because he's leading.
Yeah.
It's a good pool for me.
I will be using my flashlight.
2 successes.
Okay. It takes you a little bit of time. You
Out
do
of
make
6.
you do make 1 or 2 wrong turns.
Oops, sorry.
But you catch it enough that while you didn't get out as fast as you could have, you do make your way back to places you remember. You start making your way back to the regular sewer tunnels that you were from, that make more sense.
Nice,
And
Jade.
back to
I can follow your trail.
then you catch the blood because eventually you stop dripping.
Yeah. Wiped it on enough stuff.
Yeah, but then eventually you start seeing the blood and then you find your way back to the tunnel that had the ladder.
Yeah.
Now, Naomi, you are able to walk. You are
Yeah.
able to move. It is not the way you would be if you were mortal, but it is still very painful. But you can climb a ladder.
Naomi, I'm gonna have you go first, okay? Because then I can spot. If you fall, I'll try to cushion your fall.
Thank you.
I'm gonna go first. We don't know what might be waiting for us up there. If
That's
there's
true.
something waiting.
If you're okay with that.
That's fine.
I guess so.
Okay.
So you go upstairs, follow it up, and you end up back into the sort of like negative space inside of the building that you traveled through to get to this point.
Right.
and you go your way through. Nothing has changed. Everything is the same.
Okay, good.
You manage to climb your way through. You make your way out of that, back into that basement room, coming out from behind the shelving unit. And one thing that you only notice now, because it makes sense because of what you have seen, and before didn't mean anything, is that there is a broken chair in the corner.
What? Is it missing a fucking leg?
It's missing a fucking leg.
Oh, shit.
Pus buckets.
And there is blood on the floor.
Is this her blood?
This
This
is.
was immortal blood.
It was, you didn't roll enough to be able to identify the blood.
Ah,
Just said it
it
was
tasted
old.
like blood, old blood.
gotcha. Is the statue still here?
Yes,
Facing the same direction?
it's in the same direction, has not moved.
Yeah.
Yeah. Naomi, you don't remember anything here?
Do I?
No.
No.
Get the heck out of here.
Yeah. Can I have my gun back?
Yeah.
Just in case. Thank you.
You go up,
We got to get you a coat or something.
Oh,
'cause
right.
There's a big hole.
Yeah.
Yeah.
the door, well, Eddie, you took off your other clothes, correct?
I have
yeah.
3 sets of clothes.
Yeah, and the high vis vest and
We do have high
Worker
vis vests as
clothes.
well.
Then the
Security
SWAT
guards?
stuff.
Yeah.
you're
And
encumbered.
my actual clothes.
Yeah. You go up the stairs. The door is still unlocked to the basement,
Yeah.
and you are out on the street.
I close the door behind us, and I wrap. If the chain is still there, I'll wrap it, even though I know I can't
Yeah, yeah.
unlock and lock it, just to make it look like it's closed.
Okay.
Should we leave it exactly as we found it? I think we should leave it
I
one
don't
more
want anyone
open.
else to go down in there.
I'm pretty sure they know someone went down there,
Yeah, fair. Let's close it.
but it'll maybe stop other kindred from smelling it and going into that trap.
Right. We still don't know what it was. Definitely a trap at some point. Let's
We gotta get on.
walk and talk. Yeah.
Can we get on the subway like this?
We got Eddie's car.
Yeah,
Oh.
we didn't take the subway.
That's right.
You drove to the subway.
We drove to the subway. We gotta do that fast.
Yeah. Yep.
And you look at Jade and she's still just covered in blood.
How about this? I'll go get the car.
Yeah, we'll stay here.
Stay here,
Okay.
out of sight, and
I'll like set you down.
Yeah, I'm gonna
gently.
lean up on a wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Most people don't notice anything.
get in my car.
You go back and get your car. You drive it back to the alley. You all get in. I am going to make you all make me a stealth check to be inconspicuous.
Yeah.
Great.
That makes sense.
So all of you make me a dex and stealth.
Drive casual.
Actually, sorry,
over my shoulder.
I'm going to change that. This is
Oh.
to be inconspicuous. Make me a manipulation and stealth roll.
Oh no.
Manipulation. That's good for me.
Since we're not moving anymore, I'm just going to activate Cloak of Shadows
Yeah,
for
and you
myself.
just stay there invisible. Yeah,
And just
yeah.
stand there.
That's fine. Then,
I'm gonna
then
I'm
you
gonna
do not
tuck
need to make this
behind-
roll.
Yes,
if you
I'm
are
just gonna tuck behind and go invisible so that you're not
One.
standing with a bloody.
I only had a pool
Teenager.
of one.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. You're not going anywhere. Your roll's
Adult
crazy.
teenager.
Right.
Don't be weird.
Right.
Adult Caillou.
Adult Caillou.
I have to spend a willpower.
How many good left?
Well,
No.
I mean, do you have any
my
willpower left?
I do have 2 left.
Okay. Then make me 3. Great.
3.
You are inconspicuous.
Eh.
You don't
Oh,
roll the blood
God.
die again.
You got this.
Oh shit! Yeah, not this one. 1.
Yay.
Fuck.
I mean, we look
I just rolled 6
Yeah.
times
We
and only got 1
look
success.
crazy.
You
Or 8 times. 7 times.
you do get a few looks because you are wearing tack gear.
Yeah.
But
Costume party.
yeah, but it's Los Angeles. It's not enough looks to cause a panic or anything.
Yeah.
Like it's not. No one's paying that close of attention. But you do get some weird looks. Like who the fuck is this guy? You manage to get the car, and you drive it back. You pick everybody up. It seems to be free and clear.
Oh. I'm gonna drive. Watch out for any cars that might be following us.
And Lamp is with us too.
Lamp is with us,
Yeah,
yeah.
Lamp.
Yeah, Lamp just followed you out. He was perfectly capable of walking the entire time.
Lamp
he's
rock.
Yeah.
I didn't want him to get poop all over his feet.
Well, now we've got poop all over.
Because then it gets in the
I know.
car.
Yeah.
Oh no! Oh, my car's stinky.
Yeah.
I mean, well, your car was going to smell either way. You were all
Yeah, we're
smelled
also wearing
disgusting.
wellies full of
Yeah.
sewer.
And as you make your way, start your drive back to the theater, we're going to go on break.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Thought something else was gonna happen.
Yeah.
Welcome, children. I am a being that goes by many names, but you can call me Lamb. Today I give voice to an important message that the creators of Project Ghostlight have merchandise. Support the creators of Project Ghostlight by buying merch like logo tees and original art by community member owns. Proceeds from merchandise go directly to creating more of Private Nightmares and other projects on Project Ghostlight. It also makes you look super cool. So check for the link in the description or go to the website below. Please be careful, I'm the third lamp!
So here's the thing, I did not come up with an entire season's worth of mid-roll thank yous in my brain, and now I'm just here alone in a studio until I'm done with this. And I'm hearing my own thoughts for the first time, and it's not good. So I guess what I'm trying to say is thank you? Yeah, that's the point of this, to say thank you. To say thank you to the people who are Patreon subscribers, because Patreon subscribers are the ones that keep the lights on here at Project Ghostlight. Project Ghostlight Patreon subscribers get early access to VODs of these very videos, they get exclusive behind the scenes content, and they also get early access to anything else that we do on the channel, like the one-shots we did back in 2025, which is so long ago now, but for me, it's not that long ago because time and production and the way things work, and the fact that I'm still trapped here in this green screen studio recording these. What I'm trying to say is thank you to all of our Patreon subscribers. And if you're not a Patreon subscriber, you can check out the link in the description or the one that is down on the bottom of your screen. Once again, thank you very much for supporting the channel, whether you do it monetarily or just by joining as a viewer here today. And I'm excited for you to see the rest of the episode. So let's get back to that.
All right,
Okay.
you are in the car.
Yes. Driving very much the speed limit.
Very casually
Yes.
back to the theater. All four of you, well, five including Lamp,
Lamp.
just processing what you just went through and saw. And Naomi, it's difficult. You're missing a big chunk of time.
Yeah.
You've been in torpor, which is your first experience with that, and just being completely out for what felt like, you know, it felt like an instant to you, but it's been days. And you are hungry, and you are in pain,
Oh.
and you are just. It's. I would say that it is the lack of knowledge of what happened to you that is the most frustrating in this moment. Your inability to know where you were, where you've been, why you were in there, what happened to your sister,
Yeah.
why you were down in the sewers. But you just keep driving.
I think I'm gonna ask while we're driving, like, was there anything on the crate?
We have photos. We took a video.
Yeah.
I'll pass my phone back.
Yeah.
I got photos
We'll
and
just
video.
start reviewing the
Were there, like,
footage in
labels?
silence.
Was
There's no specific label on the
Okay.
crate.
While I have my phone out, I'm going to use the app that we had contacted the other Thin Bloods, and I'm going to send that photo of the kindred that was there, and be basically like, "Is this Patty?
Oh boy.
Yikes.
This you?
This you?"
Wait. Yeah.
You don't get a response back immediately, but eventually you get pinged, and you get a response back that just says, "Shit."
Wow. Bingo.
I think that
They
was
could
Patty.
still be alive, though.
Should I tell them that?
Yes.
Potentially.
Okay, Jade, hold on.
Yeah.
If we say this, we're basically sending them to go look for her,
Oh, shoot.
which we
That's
can do.
their choice.
We should maybe tell them to come so we can give them all the information. But right? Because
Yeah.
We
that
give
was a good
them
lead.
we give them what we have, and then they'll decide what to do.
Yeah.
But I don't want to do it at the theater if Samantha's there. And
Okay.
if we keep sending Samantha away, I think that's.
Okay, let's reconvene together and just process and figure it out and get you on a bed.
Okay.
Yeah.
And maybe get you fed.
We've got blood packs at the theater.
You drank all the blood packs at the theater.
We drank all of them.
I told you we needed to save
I'm
one.
sorry. I went on a bender.
Okay. Did I know you guys had blood packs at the theater?
Oh, maybe not.
Did that happen?
Yeah, in between.
I was like, did you rob a hospital?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You did?
Rob is a strong
Well, Gable did.
What else would
Planning
you
on
call
giving
it?
them back.
No.
Borrowed?
Well, no.
Commandeered?
I donated to a needy cause.
Was you
Us.
the needy
It's
cause?
Can you do it again tonight?
We can't rob a
Yeah.
hospital tonight, can we?
Well, you can't.
No.
We can just get you an animal.
Okay.
I turned to slowly look at Lamp.
I'm not eating
Not
lamb.
that one.
Okay.
I'm not eating lamb. Oh,
You don't want a person?
I mean, it would be great if it was a person, but I understand beggars can't be choosers.
Wherever we go, we have to be careful.
You're at 4 hunger, if I remember correctly?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are very hungry.
Oh my God.
They're looking for Thin Bloods.
Maybe.
Maybe. Well, they found one.
They did. Well, we found two.
2, Patty.
And we're looking for
Jared.
Catherine's car.
If I remember correctly,
Yes.
the La Sombra you met after Gresham did
Greg.
Greg, thank you, did allude to the fact that the Second Inquisition can't tell the difference between
Right.
blood and a regular kindred.
Yeah, no heartbeat's no heartbeat.
Yeah.
So there,
My heart is still beating, right?
Yours is?
And so it's Catherine's. So maybe
Maybe.
Catherine got away.
she's not answering her phone.
Do you have your phone?
yeah. Oh wait, do I?
You,
I reached for my phone.
it is in your pocket, but it
Oh
is
my God.
off.
Okay.
Let's turn it on and see if Catherine has
Yeah.
sent you any messages.
I'm gonna try to turn it on.
You turn it on?
Is it dead?
Yes, it would be dead.
Yeah, it's been like days since I
Days,
charged it.
yeah.
I need it to.
They were ever so nicely charging your
Charging
phone
your
while
phone
you were in the
box.
crate.
Does anybody have a charger?
I got a car charger. Zip.
Meh.
Mer-
I start charging my phone.
Okay.
It's got the sad little battery where it's like, I'm working on it.
yeah.
I'm
You're
like,
now findable.
Honestly, I relate to the battery image in this moment. I'm like, you and I are the same. Okay. It's like real dead.
We're all just waiting.
Yeah.
After a few moments, you get enough charge to turn your phone on.
Okay. All right, I open it.
And you have, takes a minute, but then some messages start to populate. Other app notifications, random
I have, like,
social
so many
media
voicemails.
Shit. There's a bunch of voicemails from Gable's phone.
Okay.
There's nothing.
Delete them all.
There's nothing from Katie
Okay. Nothing from Katie.
or Catherine, as she is now referred to.
Right.
But there are ones from Gable, and there are ones from Peter.
Oh
A
shit.
few texts being like, where the fuck are you?
Oh my, fuck.
I haven't heard from you in days.
Museum. Fuck.
And there's a text from Patrick. Being like,
Yes.
hey, I haven't heard from you in a bit. I just was like, you good? Everything okay?
Oh my god. I will text back Patrick, be like, yeah, sorry, I'm fine. Been a little underwater at work.
Okay.
I will text back Peter.
Sorry, I got staked.
I know. I think I am gonna tell him that I got staked.
Was Peter's
Sorry.
Peter's kindred.
Sorry, I got staked.
Sorry, I got staked.
Sorry, God.
TLGS. Too long got staked.
I think I'm gonna be like, got staked. Just woke up.
Just send him a steak emoji.
Yeah.
Okay. Patrick responds and was like, no worries. I just wanted to make sure you were good because I hadn't heard from you. It's
No
totally
worries. So few worries.
fine. No, sorry. This is
Patrick. Yeah.
Cutie pie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Patrick's cute.
he just goes, no, don't worry about it. I just wanted to make sure you're okay because I hadn't heard from you. It's fine. I'll.
Do you want to?
Is it playing through my car?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's voice to, or text to voice.
Yeah.
Reading all of them out.
No, it's all good.
Don't worry. It's fine. I just wanted to make sure you were okay.
Yeah. Thanks for checking in on me. That's really sweet.
And then the text from Peter responds with, fuck, what? You got staked?
There we
Yeah.
go.
Why? Who? What?
I think it's not safe on the streets.
Look, there's the writing
Yeah.
notification. It goes on for a long time. It's just, it's going on and off, on and off, on and off. And
It's like took a wrong turn in an alley. I think we've got some people who are looking to find us.
okay, what you just get, stop.
Okay.
What are you doing? What are you doing right now?
I'm healing.
Yeah, it's gonna take some time.
Yeah.
Okay. Fuck. Where are you going? I'm gonna meet you.
Man. We can't bring him to the theater.
It's not great. We're being monitored.
I'll meet you at the museum.
Oh, we're going to the museum.
I mean, I can go to the museum.
We're not letting you out of our sight.
Shit.
Where should we bring him?
To my place.
What?
What?
Let's just go to my place.
Yeah, you all do have, most of you have other places of residence.
Yeah.
It solves the Samantha problem.
It sure does.
Okay.
It's a bit messy.
Does your building allow pets?
It's a guest pet. It's not a.
Yeah, they
It's an
don't.
emotional support animal.
That's true.
There's
They
pets.
can't say anything legally.
I don't think any of them are up.
Jade's
Okay, everybody put
extensive
these
knowledge of
blindfolds
legal
on.
system.
Really?
Just kidding.
Yeah, all Jade knows is you can't ask about my pet.
I got really excited when I said put these blindfolds on.
did. It sounded fun.
You can put a blindfold on.
Just me?
I open the glove box and there's blindfolds in there. Can I have that?
I want to know less about your life.
Check the trunk. Yeah.
Should I
Yes,
just
check the trunk. I have blindfolds.
when we park, do I just share my location? I don't give an address. I just share my location.
Yeah, you can
if
just
you
share
don't
your
want.
location with him.
Yeah, that's
Okay,
fine.
cool. All right. I will. Yeah.
Because, okay, I'm gonna be there in a minute.
Okay.
Jeez.
Fuck.
And then the last text is just, fuck.
And I also say fuck.
Okay, so you get to Eddie's place. Eddie, what does your place look like?
Yeah.
I
What part
think,
of town do you live in?
Well,
Brentwood. No, I don't.
Brentwood.
Damn, you're loaded?
We're in North Hollywood.
Nice.
So
Theaters in North Hollywood, yeah.
Yeah.
the theater's in North Hollywood. I think I bounced around a bit. I want to say that I live in let's see.
Van Nuys.
I don't want to.
Burbank. Hollywood.
Hollywood.
Eagle Rock.
Los Feliz.
Yeah, let's
Los
go to Los
Feliz.
Feliz.
There you go.
Okay.
Not K-Town. No, just
Be
kidding.
this.
I would live in K-Town.
It's
Actually, Los Feliz.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's not Los Feliz.
Los Feliz.
Because it's somebody's last name. People
Yes,
think
I
it's-
know.
People think it's
Happy.
the happy.
It's not
They're
that happy.
wrong.
It's named after a
Incorrect.
person.
It's after a name of a person.
Ooh, that's cool.
things you learn on our show. Tune
Hey,
in next week
you're
when
welcome.
we explore the alphabet.
More Spanish.
There you go.
I should do like a
Please.
Spanish
We've
lesson.
done
Teach Jade the alphabet.
We've done the museum. We've
Yeah.
done dinosaur anatomy. Now
Let's-
we're doing
Little do you know,
neighborhood.
I've been Miss Frizzle this whole time.
Yeah.
We've been learning Spanish. Bruja, toreador, la sombra.
La sombra.
Kincaid? What was it?
Cative?
Cative.
That's
Spanish.
super a Spanish name. Sorry, what is your apartment like?
Los
Oh yes,
Feliz.
yes. En Los Feliz. And it's I want a 1-bedroom. This
That makes sense.
Yeah.
We make enough money.
We make enough money. So it's just a pretty modest 1-bedroom, first floor, loud upstairs neighbors.
Yeah.
Um,
They're taking a dance class.
Tiny.
I am like reformed college boy tidy. So not terrible.
Everything looks
Yeah.
like it can be broken at any time and replaced.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not
yes.
terrible, but it's sort of like, I guess I'm an adult now and I have
I
to
do
try.
clean up after myself some.
Right,
Yeah. Even though like I don't have dishes to do, because why would I?
right.
Right.
But yeah.
The small things, really. Becoming a kindred helps with.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no more dishes.
You know, the dusting. Is,
A lot of laundry.
Right. But it's
Yes.
nice that you have 2 armchairs and a couch, though.
I sure do.
Good for entertaining.
And there's a television that I will put on. I'm actually pirating the internet from like another.
It's too much info. You don't need to tell us
It's
that.
like the
We can see the
Wi-Fi
wire
from
up
upstairs.
into the
Yeah, you
ceiling.
just get a little signal from the Wi-Fi of the apartment upstairs.
And it's just like the lo-fi girl. On the TV, that's all I watch.
You are so yes.
Is Eddie baby girl?
Yes.
Of course he is.
Oh, it's nice.
It's okay. Does its thing. Make yourselves at home.
Thank you. Ah.
Can I offer you something to drink?
Do you have any blood bags?
Have anything?
I don't.
Okay.
Do you want to drink pretend drinks?
Yeah. Can you have 4 cups where we can just
Why?
hold?
I do that.
Never mind, I'm not there.
Why?
Just holding a cup.
Unless there's anything you want to talk about before Peter gets here.
We should.
Yeah.
I don't even know what. I mean, I guess the update that we would have given you is what you've already discovered for yourself.
Yeah.
We've met a couple other kindreds that
Okay.
seem to be away from kindred society. They're not doing the Camarilla
Independence?
dance,
Yeah.
sort of. One's maybe doing a bit of a cult thing.
It's a
Another
gated
one's
community that seems cultish.
Oh.
of people, living
Mortals.
And
A
they
full gated community, and they all know what he is.
all.
people. They
They
get
throw
cheap rent.
movie nights.
Okay.
But he also has an ability that clouds their memory, and so that's how he's able to get away with it.
He feeds on them and then makes them forget, but they seem to have a sense of what's going on. It's a disaster waiting to happen.
But if you don't do the second part, they get real mad at you for trying to feed on them.
Gotcha. Where is that?
Santa Monica?
Close to
Fucking
Santa
horse.
Monica.
Okay.
And then we ran into Wolf Lady,
A gangrel,
Henrietta, who
Okay.
lives in
Griffith Park.
Griffith Park.
Okay.
detached from that society. The
What?
wolf that Jade has been dreaming about.
She denied
Jade
it, but
thinks.
I know.
Okay.
But I
Yeah. So we have evidence of full kindred that are out of kindred society,
Okay.
and
Doing it on their own.
That's great.
right, which means they're not part of the information web.
Right.
And it doesn't seem like a lot of kindred are taking the Second Inquisition very seriously, even though you know Mandible's gone, yes?
Yeah. Yeah.
My concern
He's
is
just stayed somewhere in a box.
That's true. Now we know something. They know how to stake kindred, and they're not just killing on sight. They're
Yeah.
keeping them.
I want to start rummaging through the files that we have to see if they have any profiles on kindred that they've been after specifically.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that what it's
Make me a
Blank.
intelligence
Blank.
investigation check.
Okay.
Blank bodies.
Blank body.
That's their slang word for us. Or I guess we'd be half full bodies? I don't know.
But they don't know the difference, right?
That's true.
That's what
One
I'm thinking.
success.
Okay, you start scouring through the files that you brought, and you don't really see any like official like dossiers on anybody or anything like that. It's just, it seems the vibe you're getting, while not getting any actual information on a 1, the sort of vibe you're interpreting from these files and things is just like they're winging it a little bit in the like how they find them or whatever. But that's where I'll leave it on the 1.
Look, I'm kind of scatterbrained. I start to put the files on the ground and spread them out. I don't know how to make sense of this, but if they've been tracing any of us, I think it's good to see if we can determine that, but also maybe there's information on the operatives in here somewhere.
What was the
I don't
name
know
of
if you're inspired to look through it.
Yeah, we have the idea of Paul Carson.
Paul Carson.
Paul Carson. I'm good.
I have journalism in my background.
Yeah.
And I have like subterfuge. Could I try to maybe do something with that?
I mean, if you want to try and look up that person on your like on the internet or whatever, you can
Or
absolutely.
even on these laptops, just do like a Control F and see if the name shows up.
both laptops, if you plug them in and turn them on, one of them was already on when you unplugged it. but
Could I do
They
like
are both locked with a password.
could I do like intelligence and academics?
You could do do you have journalism as a specialty?
I have journalism as academic specialty, and then 4 for
sure.
intelligence.
Make me go ahead, and you know how to look up a lead on something. Go ahead and make me intelligence and academics.
4 red dice. I love it. I know.
Does your technology happen to be higher?
Oh, technology, it's the same.
Okay.
Maybe you can hack into this.
I'm in.
3 success.
Hacking into the Pentagon.
Right.
You do find reference to someone of that name online,
Okay.
but nothing. There's no information that like is like, and also known as a member of the Second Inquisition. Like it's like, it's just that they were, for a period of time, they were a police officer, LAPD, and retired fairly early.
Do they have family?
Yeah.
You'd find no mention whether they do or don't.
Yeah.
Unsure. Doesn't mean that
You
there
don't.
isn't
You're not
one.
even 100% sure if this is the right
Paul Carson. It's a pretty common name.
Are computers locked with fingers?
It depends.
Oh.
Sometimes, yes.
No. Did we retrieve any phones or iPads?
You did not.
Okay, well, I'm gonna pull out the index finger,
Whoa!
and on that little trackpad, I'm just gonna put it on there.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Okay,
click with
this
it.
might probably wasn't that guy's laptop.
You're probably gonna want to ice that too,
Good point. I'm gonna put the fingers in the freezer.
Okay.
just so they don't get gross.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go find you something to eat?
Yeah, if you have the ability, that would be awesome.
Okay.
A
But no rush if it's a problem.
Never mind.
What?
Not one of your neighbors.
No, but there's a really yappy dog during the day.
I was gonna try to find a pet.
Yeah.
We're not killing it.
Oh.
There's a knock at the door.
Is there a peephole?
Do you have a people?
I think so. It's
Yeah,
LA.
most apartments. Yeah.
Yeah.
Standard.
It's Peter.
Yeah.
Open it.
I open the door.
Okay. Hey.
Come on
He
in.
sees you. He goes, "I remember you. Hi.
Yeah.
And, like, can I come in?"
Yes.
And he walks in and he throws a blood bag at you and just goes like, "Drink this."
Oh my God! Thank you.
What the fuck were you doing?
I truly was like walking at night with my sister, and I turned down an alley. I was looking for a friend of mine, and I got attacked.
Tonight is Thursday. What does that mean to you? When were you attacked?
It's been like 4 days.
Whoa.
Okay. So like, but like, okay.
I really, truly, Peter, wasn't doing
Who
it.
attacked you?
I don't know.
Like,
We found her.
okay, where was she?
In the sewer.
There seemed to be an outpost, and we had talked to
An
you
outpost?
a bit before about the SI.
Okay.
The last thing she remembers was red mist.
Okay. Yeah. All right.
We also saw some dead officers, so
And there was
Sorry.
another body there.
Sorry. Wait.
Yeah.
Okay. Look. start at the beginning.
Here's the video.
Yeah.
That's
what it
not the
looked like.
beginning.
Oh,
How? Why? What?
There was a door open, a bunch of blood, a big angel. We walked through it. It took us down into the cellar. And then the cellar.
I can't express to you how bad of explaining things.
was pretty
Let me
clear.
give it a.
So-
how much do we trust him?
I work for him.
That means we don't
much do we trust
No, we're cool.
We're cool. Okay.
Yeah.
Starting from the very beginning.
Don't tell him.
I heard you.
Yeah. Jade.
We.
Look, you keep secrets too.
Yeah, I know, but like, better than that.
I don't have a way to tell you without speaking.
Right.
We've been, look, I mean, it's tough out here being a thin blood.
Right. Yeah.
And there were a couple other thin bloods that we're friends with, and one of their friends went missing.
Okay.
No one else is looking out for us, so we have to
Right.
look out for each other.
Uh-huh.
and we found a different thin blood than what we were looking for.
Right.
Right.
But thin bloods are going missing, Peter. Like,
Well, okay. Look.
Well, not just thin bloods.
Yes.
I mean, kindred in general.
Yeah.
Yes. Look, I'm aware of the fact that the Second Inquisition are a thing.
Yeah.
I am. But it's way above my pay grade. I can't do anything about it. Like I can't. Like, it's not my.
I know.
It's like that's for them to deal with. You know.
I know, but
it's-
but in the meantime, we're getting picked off like rats here, dude.
Yeah, I get it. Okay, so you followed
Yeah.
this lead, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah.
And you found like an outpost in the sewers.
Yeah. Do you know of any way to, like, for Kindred to watch people through statues?
Not that I know of.
There were some strange statues that we encountered.
Okay.
But again, there were 7, 8 SI officers that were killed. And
All
they were
hanging.
all hanging from the ceiling.
Jesus.
Someone's fighting back.
And I would assume it would be a kindred, but we now know there are other things out there too.
Yeah, I know. But like, okay. All right, look, I'm glad you're not still in torpor.
Should we have taken the stake out?
Yes.
Okay.
You should have. You did. Good. Look. So
Have you ever been staked, Peter?
no.
Okay.
It sounds awful.
It's pretty bad. We
Yeah.
recommend it.
It works differently for me though than it does for you guys.
Does it just kill you?
No. It's worse for you all. Because you like still are like kind of human-y.
How do you kill us?
No. Fire, sunlight, beheading.
Oh.
Well, sorry, me.
It's a lot easier
Also
for
enough
us.
physical trauma will do it.
Yeah. Okay.
But like if I were to be staked, I would kind of just be paralyzed. I could still hear and see if my eyes were open.
Could you?
I couldn't
see?
move. No. So because you're all still like halfway weird. It's more of just like intense physical trauma that makes you go into a coma, I guess, is the way. If you go into torpor, which is like it has multiple uses. Sometimes we use it for like old ones use it to pass time, like go to sleep for like a century, and they wake up again. But like it's also kind of a coma. So like you were with you're still really human adjacent. So like you were only out for a couple of days.
Yeah.
But then when they took the stake out and gave you some blood, like you were able to wake up, which is good. But like, the older you are, the longer you would stay in torpor.
Oh.
Is Naomi gonna get in trouble at work?
No, what? No, what?
Really?
I don't know, man. Not our boss.
She just said you were her boss.
I mean, you don't work for me. You
Right.
work for the museum, and I work at the museum. And
Yeah.
like, I'm just a guy. And also, I mean, I understand that I'm also a kindred, but I'm just a guy.
How many
Okay.
other kindred are there working?
A lot. It's owned by
Oh,
kindred.
that's right.
Right.
That's I mean, so you're a part of a bigger organization?
Yeah.
There's no talk amongst them about what's happening?
I'm sure there is. They don't tell me about it.
Well, that's unfortunate. Don't you
Where
think you
did-
should be in the know?
No, I don't think I should. I'm just a guy. That's like prince and stuff territory, baron territory.
Where do the barons hang out?
I don't know. I don't.
We
go
know.
to- I don't go talk.
Oh,
you know.
We got a lead in a club in
Yeah.
Santa Monica
Look,
for vampires.
I feel like someone's done you a disservice in not explaining that, like, talking to a baron, or talking, like, that's like going and walking up to the mayor and having a conversation.
Well, if they're not
Well, is it an
approachable,
election
why
year?
vote for them?
Because they're more likely to talk to us if they're up for re-election.
There is no elections.
I know.
Like, it's not like I talk to the mayor of Los Angeles all the time. They don't tell me what they're planning infrastructure-wise or what they're planning to do with, like, school districting.
Because they don't have a plan.
Do they ever like have council meetings? Do they ever have times where they talk
I mean,
to
not
people?
really. Look, Kindred Society isn't a
Audience.
democracy.
Right.
You know, it's whoever's in power, and they make the decisions, and then everybody else just like gets by with whatever.
Sounds like it sucks.
It doesn't though. It's like it's fine.
Sounds like everything else.
Yeah, it's the same as it was when you were alive. It kind of sucks, but you kind of just ignore it, and it doesn't really matter that much.
But aren't you worried? I mean, aren't you
Yeah,
worried
I'm also
that,
worried that like I'm gonna fuck up feeding and
right?
kill somebody. Like it's the same. I have worries.
Yeah.
So do you.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Second Inquisition is a problem, but like they don't know everything, and I don't think so. And if they did, they would just fucking.
But
I
they're
don't know.
picking off people, man.
Yeah, they are, but like
As long
people
as
die
it's-
every day.
I know.
But I mean, you're applying mortal logic where the numbers aren't equal.
Yeah,
And
but they can't come out and say vampires exist and not get laughed off the fucking planet.
But it's a government organization.
Yeah,
right?
but if the government comes out and says we believe in vampires,
But if the tax filings come out, like clearly they're spending money on this.
yeah, under a military budget.
Yeah, there's gonna have ways that they cover that up. Just
Yeah,
like,
you think the government's not used to lying?
yeah.
I mean, obviously,
they're not
Like-
open about their CIA operations or
Obviously not, but-
clandestine
Look,
shit.
I think you're all, and I swear I don't mean this to be insulting. You're all
But
thinking
it
you're
will
way
be.
more important than you are, and you're thinking I'm way more important than I am.
But that's the thing is that what strikes me is how easy it is for you to accept that they might know stuff that you don't know, and you are just a guy that's going to get picked up off the street. And you seem to be okay. with
Explain to me then when you were alive, when you were a human being. Did you know more than everybody else?
I don't think we're having the same conversation.
We are, though, if you boil it down. You're asking to be like, well, how come I'm not mad that I don't know? I don't know how infrastructure planning for a city works. But I wasn't bothered by the fact that I didn't know that. Now, I understand that's a simplification because the Second Inquisition are killing people. I understand, but I also didn't understand how the military works or the police department works.
I don't know, man. I feel like in the mortal realm, this is equivalent to is if ICE is coming to a neighborhood, people in that neighborhood get alerted so that the people that are there aren't getting taken.
Yeah. And when higher-ups find out that something's gonna happen, they tell the people. But it doesn't always happen, and people get through. And also,
Especially us.
the people that they don't care about.
Yeah.
So when Second Inquisition gets a lead on someone who's important, they fucking know. But unfortunately, you all, not important.
Right. I just want confirmation on
Yeah.
something else. Are you saying that it's incredibly likely that people that are more powerful and more important than us know what's going on with the Second Inquisition?
I'm sure they have agents inside the Second Inquisition. Why wouldn't they?
You're sure they have what?
Agents inside the Second Inquisition. Why wouldn't
Like
they?
ghouls?
Yeah.
And that they just don't give any shits about them picking us off?
They don't give any shits about Thin Bloods. Why would they?
Well,
This is not me talking.
no.
But thinking about it critically, why
I-
would they? That solves a problem. Look, the reason the Second Inquisition knows about Kindred is because some Kindred fucked up and let them know.
Right.
Because they broke the masquerade.
Because they tried to use a situation to their advantage and fucked up.
Right.
But if the Second Inquisition is killing Thin Bloods, that solves a problem.
Right.
Why do it yourself if the humans are going to go out and do it themselves?
So,
Yeah.
So this
Maybe
is.
someone is purposely informing them
Yeah.
about Thin Bloods.
Yeah.
Kindred betray each other all the fucking time.
Yeah.
They're not nice.
You're right.
That's probably why Mandible got.
Yeah.
But he's not a Thin Blood. That's like.
But he might have thought it protected
Yeah, but
him.
also,
but-
like, what does a Kindred who's been alive for 200 years and has amassed power? What do they care about some random dude who hangs out in downtown?
No,
Right.
they don't. You're right.
Like, it doesn't matter if you're a Thin Blood or a low or high generation Kindred. Like,
Yeah.
it doesn't matter. It's like Thin Bloods are more distasteful, and a full-blooded Kindred could be useful, but as soon as they're not and make a nuisance of themselves, fucking get rid of them.
Yeah.
The less Kindred there are, the more resources there are for everyone else.
Have you heard of other Kindred going missing recently?
Kindred go missing all the time. Not
I
even just
know.
Second Inquisition stuff. They die.
They kill each other.
Yeah.
We got Frank. Or Hank.
We got Hank.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks for the.
Thank you, Peter.
Yeah. Sorry, I a little.
You're a little
stressed.
abrasive, yes.
No, you just texted me.
No,
and was
you
like, I gotta.
definitely are a little abrasive.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
I'm
Don't
sorry
care.
I worried you, Peter.
No, it's just the stake thing is a big deal.
It is a big deal.
And also, I wasn't sure if you were just gonna. I mean, obviously you were texting me, so you weren't dead. But like,
You admit it. You just didn't want to have to cover her shift.
no, I don't want to have to. No, I don't. I wouldn't have to cover a shift. That's not my job. I didn't want to have to explain why you were dead.
I'm so sorry. You're so easy to mess with.
I'm so sorry you think you're so fucking important all the time that you stress out about everything.
Thank you for
We're important to each other.
Oh, great. Oh, goodbye.
thank you for
Bye,
your concern,
Peter.
Peter.
He just walks out the door.
Yeah.
I have a weird, crazy idea.
I want to hear yours because I have one too.
What's your idea?
No, mine's
Say it
bad.
on the count of 3. 1,
Wait, let me find that.
2,
Okay.
Okay.
3.
We
go
stand
home.
on the Inquisition to the Baron.
Wait, what?
We tell the Second Inquisition where the Baron lives in Santa Monica.
Yes!
What?
Why would we do that?
Because they'll care.
Yes.
If the Second Inquisition gets a tip that a Baron is in Santa Monica and they go and hunt it down, even if they don't get the Baron, but they get
They're not gonna
close
get
to the
the
Baron, they're gonna give a shit.
Yes. We use their own tactics
Whoa,
against
whoa,
them.
whoa, 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 whoa. How is it in any scenario that it won't get back to them?
Well, we gotta sort out the
that-
details still.
That a bunch
Here's
of
the thing.
Thin Bloods sent the SI to the Baron of Santa Monica.
Because it's not gonna come from us.
Who's it gonna come from?
Us, but not us.
Okay, you
There's
lost me on that one. But
There's ways to communicate without directly communicating.
Right.
If we say, I don't know, encrypted text messages or an anonymous letter, regardless, they're working as a shady government organization. If we know they exist, they already know we know something. If we tell them where a Baron is,
And we have a couple digits that might make them take us seriously.
Oh my gosh. I'm gonna go find you a pet.
We're going to be betraying both sides then because
They're
that's the only way to get them to care.
right.
If
It's
you drink that blood bag, you'll get rid of one hunk.
Oh yeah, that's right. You have a blood
drink the blood
bag.
bag. I drank the blood bag earlier while. Yeah. Thank you.
look, I think you're onto something because it never occurred to me to start to think like they do.
I mean, if the whole idea is that they only kill people they don't care about, and that's just because they're up in some place that nobody can get to them,
Yes.
the people who can get to them.
And there's gonna be someone in that Inquisition that's gonna want to get to them. There's some ambitious,
Hungry.
so-and-so that's trying to move up, prove themselves, whatever.
It'll at very least get the organizations that can protect us talking about
Right.
it.
And
Even if it's
taking
not about
action,
us.
hopefully.
Hopefully, whatever infrastructure they develop to protect themselves will trickle down to us.
So, you do have a thought as you're planning and you're getting excited about this.
Some of us are, some of us are not.
I mean Naomi specifically here in this situation, in that you still don't know where Katie is.
No.
And that is worrying.
Yeah.
Because she was with you,
Yep.
but she got taken.
No messages from her. If you were Catherine and you had your sister taken from you, where would be the first place you would want to go to?
Assuming they didn't stake her at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You said you were going to the club, right? Maybe someone saw something and are just doing a
Maybe
little
she got
bit
to
of
the
a
club.
not my business, not my problem.
Especially if it was an alley near the club. Presumably they have security cameras.
Well, the alley specifically that you were in near that door is not directly next to the club. It's kind of like a weird halfway point between the club and the subway station, which is how they found it.
We could also look for clues.
But also, you can't go anywhere.
I mean,
If something happens to you, you're done.
We just need you to look a little different, I think.
If you change your clothes and you cover up the wound, you won't look like you've been stabbed in the chest. You will still have a hole
yeah.
there.
Naomi can barely walk.
Well, maybe not tonight. How late in the night is it?
It's getting a little late.
Yeah.
It's probably about bordering on 3 a.m. right now.
I think maybe we rest up and then wait one more night and maybe go to the club. See if we can learn something.
Well, maybe tomorrow night we could go to that Elysium Club in Santa Monica. At least check out the territory and
Yeah.
see if it's a baron that we want to do that to.
That's a good idea.
I don't know about a lot of this, but we've got to make a move.
I
Well,
mean,
I think we can.
we need to learn more about what the Camarilla is like here.
All right, so we'll go back and meet up at the theater tomorrow night.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, everybody keep their eyes peeled for any news, especially about Catherine or Jared, the other thin blood that was missing.
Right.
I'll let you know if I hear back from the other coteries.
Okay.
So, there are some things that float through your mind as you're sitting there and talking to each other. Is that obviously Katie is or Catherine is a priority to find, but there are all of these machinations that seem to be floating around with the people in power. But also, who was that down there?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you never found out, and you never caught up to them.
Whoever it was powerful enough to take out an entire troop of SI officers by themselves. And they were fast, right?
Very fast.
That's someone I'd like.
And they didn't want to stop for us. But they didn't try to hurt us.
And clearly
It's also
they could've.
possible that the ones they were taking out are Gould, so it would have just been taking out traitors to the SI anyway. Or maybe I'm just double thinking it too much.
What were you saying, Eddie?
I mean, whoever that is someone I want to meet.
Yeah.
But of course, we won't be able to decide that.
What's the first thing we should focus on tomorrow?
Finding Catherine.
Yeah. We'll go back to the club and look for clues. See if anybody saw anything.
Do we need to go back to the sewer?
I have a feeling, because I told the other Thin Bloods that was Patty, that
Yeah.
they might go to there.
We're supposed to have them come here.
To the theater?
Well,
Do you mind
to
them knowing
here.
where you
I don't
live?
want. No. I don't want them knowing where I live.
Okay.
We'll have
We
to
should
find
tell
a
them-
neutral territory. So
We'll
they
tell
can
them to
come.
meet us at the club tomorrow. That's where
Yes,
they
that's where
normally
we,
hang out.
yeah.
Okay.
I'll text them now.
Yes, tomorrow night at the club.
Yep. We'll give them all of the information that you guys found.
And I'll put, do not go to the sewer.
Yeah.
Okay.
I have a wild idea. I know that doing this with the Barons, that's definitely on the list.
It's an option.
It is, and of course it will take some planning to make that not come back on us.
Right.
But Samantha has a tracker.
You're right.
We know that people are hunting us.
Yes.
Which one of us wants to volunteer as bait?
I mean, they already know what I look like, and I am missing.
Which means that they'll maybe be looking for you if there are any of them left alive. At least in that outpost.
If I was the one that they had in the box, they're gonna probably want to make sure they get me back.
So we put the tracker on Naomi, just in case. And if you do get taken again.
Yeah.
We're putting the tracker on the person with the most body damage.
Well, hopefully by tomorrow night you'll be a little
bit better. Yeah.
A little bit. And
You said it would take a while.
It'll take a couple days. It's fine.
it's not what we're gonna do tomorrow night.
And it's just a contingency plan.
Okay.
And you're gonna be with me for most of it, so I'm not gonna get taken tomorrow. As far as we can hope. I'd rather it be me than any of you.
That's very noble.
I'd rather you be you than me, too.
So it's settled then.
We'll get to that. Not immediately. Let's get some answers first if we can.
For tonight, though, I think we should split up. We've been together for a long time. People may be looking for any number of us, and we could lead them. We've already maybe led them here.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna go?
That's a good question.
You can stay here if you want.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got places.
Yeah, I have somewhere to stay.
Do you need me to drive you? Or are you gonna
Well,
walk?
I'm okay to walk. Not only because I could use the time to think, but your car's a little hot right now. As in, they may be looking for it.
Shit. Okay, well, I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
I'll be okay. For most of the time in the night, I'm the scariest thing that's out there.
As you all start to go your separate ways, Gable, everything you encountered this evening, it seems like every time you go out into the world to solve a problem, and a different and possibly scarier problem rears its head. And this place you were in doesn't seem. It's. You're still fuzzy on how this is all connected to each other and why Second Inquisition outpost or like a field set up in the sewers, but they're all dead. Naomi in the box. It's just, you're missing a piece.
Mm-hmm.
And it's frustrating. And Jade, as you walk home or walk to wherever you're going, with lamp next to you, just trying to understand. Every time a major thing happens between you and your group, they always jump to the conclusion that they can use this to do something that might get them into more trouble. And it doesn't make sense that why they just don't want to lay low and be quiet. And they're all so loud and chaotic. And you have to find a way to convince them that if they want to do something, they have to think about it more and plan and keep quiet. And Eddie, this has all been a lot, and you're frustrated with the amount that no one seems to care, which is not a new frustration. It's been a frustration your whole life, regardless of whether you were dead or alive. And you keep getting into situations where you're in danger, but you have reasons to live, and it is scary. It is upsetting, and you're frustrated because you don't know where Katie is, and you're missing a piece to the group, and a piece that is important to you, whether you mean it to be or not. And you need more information that no one seems to have, and the people who do have it aren't talking to you. And who was that fucking guy down there? That person that was down there? Who are they? What are they? And Naomi, you just can't seem to catch a break, it seems. You keep getting into situations like this, and this one really fucking rocked you. You got hit really hard, you lost a number of days, you got staked, and you lost track of your sister. This is not how this was meant to go down. You were supposed to be getting a handle on things, and you know it's not your fault. You know it was because of something you could not have anticipated, but it still feels like it's your fault. And now you're gonna spend time healing this wound in your chest. That makes you feel powerless. And all of you go your separate ways, and you spend the evening, at least until the sunrise, trying to put all these puzzle pieces together and figure out what the hell is happening in this city and why you all seem to be at the center of it, but everybody's telling you you're not. And it's just, it feels personal, but you're just trapped in the middle of something that you don't understand. And is this what it's like for every kindred, where everything feels personal? In this world that so much seems to be happening, and so much new stuff that none of you knew about. Doesn't seem like there's ever going to be a time where you're not in trouble. And that is where we'll end our episode.
Hi, everybody. I'm Xander Genre, and I've been Gable.
I'm Gina DeVivo, and I'm Jade.
I'm Luis Carrazzo, and I'm Eddie.
I'm Mayana Barron, and I'm Naomi.
And I've been Alexander Warden. I'm your storyteller. Thank you very much for watching Private Nightmares.